So this is an introduction to MultiSim. Uh, I'll give you about 3 weeks before you're better at it. 2 weeks before you're better at it than I am. Just to give you a quick idea of how to do things. Among other things, MultiSim is this purple thing, and logging on may be a problem. So you might have to go down here and find it, type in MultiSim, and then it might have to get initiated and activated. So check in with your teacher if you have a problem with that. So what I want to do is make this circuit. I've already made it once, but I want to show you how I did that. All right, so we got up here, we got place, when we right click place. And I'm always confused in this. You want to click one of these and go find things. So we're going to start with the battery, and we're going to hit power sources, and we're going to go to DC power, and there it is. All right, so we just go and click it. It comes back immediately, kind of annoying. Turn it off. Now, I want to know what's going on with this battery. I can double click it and just say value, oh, it's 12 volts, I'm cool, and then cancel out of that or hit OK. But I am a believer in seeing what's going on. So I hit use this and I show everything. It says this is the second voltage on the board. That's the first, and it's at 12 volts. If I wanted 9, I'd have to put in 9. So we need more. We need a resistor. So place, and this one I will probably make a hash of. All families. No, I'm going to go up here to sources. I'm going to go to basic, and it looks like I got lucky. Resistor. Notice it's not in alphabetical order. Very annoying. And we put 1,000 ohm in over here. I want a 470 ohm. I believe we can always change that. Right? You might say, well, wait a minute. Again, it does that window thing. It's not oriented right. So you hit Control R, and it spins it. Resistor doesn't matter which way is facing forward. Hey, I want to know what's going on with the resistor. Double click and show me everything. Sometimes you have to, oh, I don't want the label. No, I don't want the ref des, whatever that is, but we'll deal with that on the fly. So that's really it. Well, no, it's not really it because the wires are easy. We need a ground, so we should have done it earlier. We should have gone to sources and power sources, and there is a digital ground, but I want a regular ground. All right. Don't get hung up. Oh, no, I don't know which one to get. It's not going to be a problem. I try and line this up so it's underneath, does that obnoxious thing, and then connect to the wires. Now it's set for red. Hey, I want to show this is a different circuit, so I'm going to put it in green. Fine, go with green. Click, turn right, it does it automatically, but now when I come down, it doesn't. So I try and line it up. Looks like I got lucky. It's purple. What's up with that? All right, net or segment color both work. I don't know the difference. Make sure you remember which green you picked. And then down and over and in. We're good to go. All right, you might say, oh, it's a little obnoxious. I want it down a little lower. Go ahead and move it. So you're going to play with all this and get good at it. Now, one thing you're missing is the ammeter and the voltmeters. So let us go find them. View, toolbars, and it is the measurement components. Mine pop right up here. If yours don't, drag them up and put them up there, and you're good to go. Oh, look, to change these to green. That must have something to do with the net. Whatever. Hover over them. Place the ammeter. No, I'm not looking for ammeters. Place a voltmeter vertically rotated. I don't know what that means. Place a vertical voltmeter. That's what I want right here. And I've got to wire it, and it's going to go green because it is connecting to green. You know what? Just because I want to change this color to black because it's an ammeter. Notice it changes all of that. So I should have probably gone with this. Doesn't change all that. Segment color, green. And you might be like, get over the colors, man. Who cares? But I'm going to give you a little heads up. The colors are pretty important. If you don't get the colors organized, you're going to get very confused very quickly. All right. So that's a voltmeter. And we want to know what the voltage drop is across. It's going to be 12 volts because it's going to suck up all 12 volts in the system. We hit the play button up here, and it pops up as 12 volts. Notice the interruption. Sorry about this. Freshmen and sophomores, you will purchase lunch in the cafeteria and student lounge. Third month away, you were dismissed. So the other question is, well, how many amps are going through here? Well, let's do some math real quick. Voltage equals amps times resistance. So it's 12 over 470. I'm going to make my math really, really easy. Value, I'm going to change this to 600. So I should get half an amp. And I just forgot to turn off the simulation, which I did on purpose so you can see how that works. Yeah, right. Still 12 volts, 0, 12 volts. Stop. Stays at 12. I find that interesting. So my ammeter's over here. I want a horizontal ammeter, and I'm just going to plug it in. And it writes over. There is no green underneath it. See, the green is connected to it. So now when I hit play, I should get half an amp. 2. So obviously I can't do math. V equals IR, 12 over 600 is 0.02 amps. So 20 milliamps. That is about it. There's going to be lots and lots and lots more. You're going to have to place all sorts of components. One of the things I like to know where they are the probes here. You can stuff them on here and notice it's off. When I hit play, it should turn on. Interesting. I think it only turns on in your digital electronics, so we're going to use a lot of those, but we can get rid of that for now. Anyway, we'll go from there. Lots to come.